Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first Let's Play. I am Trueblade Base, and today I'm going to be starting off with one of my favorite games, especially growing up, Metroid Prime. Now, as you probably tell with this introduction, I'm playing this on the Wii, Metroid Prime Trilogy version, but I still have a lot of good memories of this game back when it was on the Gamecube, and considering around this time, give or take a few days, this was around when Metroid Prime was originally released on the Gamecube 10 years ago. So I thought, I'd pay a little homage to it and make a Let's Play of it. So, without any further ado, let's get started. If you kept that going, it was just going to show some gameplay cutscenes. But nothing else, though. Well, I have this, I'm going to be playing on this file here, which I created recently. Now, before I get started on single player, I want to show this. I want to show options. You can adjust things however you want. Display settings, you can even turn off the hints. Change your sound settings. You can even change controls, like change the buttons around. I, however, am used to playing how it's originally set up, so I'm going to be keeping it that way. Experiment how you want. The only thing I might change later on is I might turn the hint system off, but I still want to show it at least once, just so people can get used to seeing it at times. Next is extras. Now, we can't do anything with this just yet, but I want to show some of these to start off with. So, just what this has, it has like galleries like artwork, music. You can listen to music. Now, you may notice that some of this isn't available right now. You have to play through each of these games first. But I think I've talked enough about this, so let's get started with this. Now, there are two difficulty modes. Normal difficulty is an easy mode, great for first-timers. The other difficulty is veteran difficulty, which is pretty much the same difficulty setting as on the Gamecube. I'll be playing on veteran difficulties. That way, people who are following who don't have this version but have the Gamecube version, they'll mostly get to see the same stuff. And apparently what we were seeing earlier was like part of the arm cannon Samus had, and I love that shot of her arm cannon there. I love the shot when she's like firing that laser. Which brings me to a point. Why is it that we never get to have something like that? I mean, throughout most of these Metroid games, not one time do we get that big beam of death. The main playable example I can think of off the top of my head isn't even in the main Metroid game. It's Zero Laser from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Even so, I always wonder why we usually see shots with her where she has something like that, and then we don't have that. Oh well, whatever. And get a load of those graphics. I swear, I think those are impressive. Even on the Gamecube, I felt that was impressive. I mean. And so as we saw in there earlier, that we have like a little distress signal that we have to we intercepted. So, and here comes our favorite bounty hunter, Samus Aran. I like Samus a lot as a character. It's like, especially for a female protagonist. Yeah, even in spite of what happened with other I still like Samus' character. Although, all around this, I probably better not talk about that right now, because otherwise I'm just gonna start raging. Another cool shot there. Now, okay. I should bring this up a bit though. There are a couple things that are different between the Wii and Gamecube versions, but it is for the most part the same thing. It's like a couple changes, like some lore order has been altered, and there's been a couple changes where some enemies are, but it's for the most part the same. Controls, what you expect: A buttons to shoot, Z's to lock on, B's to jump. Use your mouse button to bring up the visors. Lock onto it with Z to scan that and activate the force. This little switches to deactivate the force field. Shoot those the same way as you did before. Now these higher ones, if you're playing on the Gamecube, I believe you have to hold R in order to manually aim for those high ones. But because I'm playing this on the Wii, just point up and shoot. And yes, I know, use the beam to open the doors. Thank you very much, game. Now, okay, now here we can't do anything with that. You have to scan this first. Airlock preparation, and look at how everything's floating in here. How is Samus able to stay on the ground? Is she somehow? Then again, she was also kind of immune to the vacuum of space out there too. And oh, goodness, what the? What is that thing? Oh, no, don't you get... I still scanned that. This is a parasite. This is add to your logbook. There are creatures you can scan all over. Now, the reason I was worried about that because I am going for 100%, and there aren't that many opportunities to scan these things. Oh, bleh. Incredibly large muscle structures. Looks like containing acid was detected. Yeesh, that thing is ugly. But yeah, if you missed that, there are these. You can scan these down here. Those things die pretty easily. What are these here? Escape pod entrances. Evacuation for 6 hours prior to your arrival. Space pirates. Weak glasses. Oh, good, space pirate. Yeah, even though he's severely weakened, if you give him the chance, he will still shoot you, so beware of that. Okay, now here, we have to... The game interrupted me! What the heck? I was about to say that, game! Yeah, use your charge beam hold A to destroy that, and we get treated to a cutscene. Now, use your morph ball to go through here. It's the C button on the Wii, X on the Gamecube controller, I believe. Now, before you step into that, scan this. New research entries. It's another category, research entries. This is a map station. Step in and now you can only scan a map station before you download the map. If you step into it first, you cannot scan it. And thank goodness they added maps. I remember stumbling and lost for the longest time in the original and Metroid and Metroid 2. I'm so thankful they added maps to the Metroid games. Even though Super Metroid did that, had some maps too. 2 Parasite Queen specimens become volatile in Deck Beta. Parasite Queens, eesh. Parasitic infestation has been detected in ventilation systems of Dex Gamma and Beta. Let's see, what's going on here? Talon 4 ground 0 area secured. Greater radiation readings normal. If that planet out there is Talon 4. There's radiation. Looks like pirates are trying to find some other power. Alright, now scan this here to activate the elevator. You'll be using this quite a lot in the game, so you'll be having to rotate between your visors a good bit. Alright, come on. Where's that? There it is. Alright, now, whoa, watch the electric arc. Now, we can't fit through there, so use your morph ball. Ow! Wait, I was flashing red and yet I didn't take damage? Wow. That's what. Oh, geez, that looks like the thing that was out there earlier, but. Oh no, gosh, that thing is ugly. Whoa! We got weak pirates here. Alright. Scan these. Yes, all these pickups that you get to are also they're items that you can scan too. Like those small energies there. Now you'll be seeing those a lot, so you don't have to scan them right now. And ow! Thought I dodged that somehow. Now that was something else you could have scanned. Well, not missing ammunition. Yeah, that is. But I was talking about that thing I just shot earlier. Now, but there's an easier way to scan those. First of all, scan this terminal here. Permanent defense turret disabled. Yes, you just turn off that defense turret. So now I'm going to scan that without having that thing trying to shoot at me. Use missile to break outer casing. Alright, now, all these things that you can scan in here, you can get a lot of information in here. However, a lot of this really doesn't do anything. In fact, actually, I do want to bring attention to the red. Not that. Phase-on fusion. Guessing that's that little radiation that they had to deal with. But I want to bring attention to those red ones that I just scanned there. These red ones are the important scans. Typically, they'll have like, you'll either activate a switch, activate an elevator, whatever. Or you can it's dated for your logbook. Whether it's like pirate data, some other lore, which I'll get to later on. But let's see what they're up to. Zebes has fallen. Yes, I too used to pronounce it Zebes before Metroid Other M came out. It's Zebes, apparently. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syracuse, and Vol Paragon were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. So they're starving them? Ish, or something? I don't know. We already began research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Precisely why I don't like the pirates, so that they're sick experiments. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Too bad for you guys. She's here. Whoa. I love those things from the side-scrolling games. Lifeform on skill, use caution. Okay, I'm getting away from that. Scan as much as you want. It's really not necessary, though. But I'm going to scan this here first to activate this elevator. And I think I'm going to end this episode off here. So, until next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime, we are going to continue exploring the frigate Orpheon, and then we're going to see what else is going on here. So until then, I'm Trilogy signing off.